Don't be afraid to move on and start over from nothing if you have to.
Rebuild because of my drug addiction and because of bad choices that I made. And, I want to tell somebody that if you're in a bad situation, whether it's a relationship or a job, you can't be afraid to start over. I had to start over many times from being completely homeless on the street, right? From being homeless, having completely nothing, to building everything back up to where I'm at right now, living in, my own home with my own vehicle, have taken care of and raised 3 kids, still raising 2 kids. But when you're trying to come back from some of the most devastating things, especially financially. And for me, like I said, I was completely homeless off the street several times because of my drug addiction. You have to have in your mind first that you believe in something greater than yourself. I'm not going to, for me, it was God. And I don't know what it might be for some of y'all, what it's going to take for some of y'all to come back. But you got to have a prayer life. I still have a prayer life, even though I'm going through some things, with religion right now. I got a real strong prayer life, and I still believe in a real strong and creator that can deliver me out of anything because he did. But when you're starting over, you can't worry about what people think about you. You got to, if you got to start over in a 1 bedroom apartment with completely nothing, even if you got to start over sleeping on somebody's couch, because a lot of people will stay in a completely bad abusive relationship, and I'm going to talk about a marriage, or even if you're living with somebody, because you're afraid to start over. You're afraid you might not have a job. You're afraid of what you're going to do. If you leave this person completely has you trapped with your finances, and they know that you care about stuff like that. You got to not give a damn anymore. You got to not give a damn and just move on and believe in yourself. Trust and believe. Pray that your life going to get better. Take one step at a time. Build your whole life. Start your whole life over again. Build it over again, one brick at a time. I've done it over and over and over again, and it wasn't by choice. It was because of the mistakes that I made. But I want you to know that I had to start over riding a bike, to work in the winter at 30 something years old, because I was determined to get my life back in order. And I didn't care. Even the people who said, I don't believe that you're going to get yourself together, I didn't care. I kept on moving. So if you in a situation, I don't know what situation you might be in, and you're afraid to move forward, afraid to lead a person that you're with because you're afraid that you're not going to be able to make it, you can make it. You're going to make it. It's going to take a minute, but you're going to make it. I'm sure anything is better than some of those crazy situations that most of us have been living in. I was in one for 13 years, right? So anything is better. Don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to just pack up everything and get the F out and just start over.